Hey, what is up guys? Rob the Undead Gamer here, and I, like many content creators on YouTube, received an email on January 17th from YouTube with a new change to their YouTube partnership program. Now, this email mostly affected small content creators on the platform and them alone. And the email reads as follows. The Undead Gamer, today we are announcing changes to the YouTube partner program. While our goal remains to keep the open to as many channels as possible, we recognize we need more safeguards in place to protect creator revenue across the YouTube ecosystem. A statement which I completely and utterly agree with. It seems like from that statement that YouTube are taking responsibility for a lot of things that have happened recently on their platform with certain other content creators and what they've done to the ecosystem, as it were, of YouTube. And for this statement right here, I agree that change needs to happen. Change should happen. What's changing? Under the new eligibility requirements announced today, your YouTube channel, The Undead Gamer, is no longer eligible for monetization because it doesn't meet our new threshold of 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. As a result, your channel will lose access to all monetization tools and features associated with the YouTube Partner Program on February 20th, 2018, unless you surpass this threshold in the next 30 days, which is something I don't think is going to happen somehow. Accordingly, this email serves as a 30-day notice that your YouTube Partner Program terms are terminated. Well, thank you very much, YouTube. I, like many others, were rather shocked by this email and this unbelievable decision on YouTube's part. But before I sort of delve a little bit more into it, I will state off the bat that I do agree with this change in YouTube's requirements. I do agree. One of the reasons they've brought on this change in requirements to the partnership program is simply because the amount of small channels that are out there with little to no subscribers that have got millions and millions of views off the bat of stealing other people's content. They are channels that survive only because they steal other people's contents, bigger YouTubers' contents, and make revenue off of those re-uploads, which is disgusting and shouldn't be allowed. And this is one way in which YouTube, not necessarily the right way, but this is one way in which YouTube are attempting to tackle that. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And even to a degree, the 4,000 hours of watch time in the past 12 months and the 1,000 subscribers is an okay target for people to reach to get monetization or become a YouTube partner. Something like that is fairly reasonable, I think. Not that I'm anywhere near that. I've been on the site since 2012 and I've barely got over 300 subscribers, and that's been 5 years of really, really hard work. I took a year out due to personal issues, but that's been at least 5 years of really hard work. I'm nowhere near that still. And my content's not that fucking bad. So from a standpoint of wanting to crack down on those small channels that get millions of views but have no subscribers, I can understand that. However, it doesn't help the small content creators like myself that are genuine, are making genuine content, are making good content, regular content, and to little to no reward. It's annoying because a YouTube partnership is something I achieved. I worked hard to achieve. And I got that. I got the YouTube partnership. I got the ability to monetize my content and some of the other bits and bobs that you get along with that. But that was an achievement for me. That was something I strove for, worked really hard to get, as did many people on the platform, many small content creators. And that was a reward. That was an achievement for me. I became a YouTube partner. I can monetize my videos. And the thing that's quite shocked me since this announcement has come out is the amount of big YouTubers that haven't given a shit and have been not supportive at all of any of the small content creators on the site, which to me is disgusting. Which to me says you've completely forgotten where you were, where you've come from. You are where we are. It's easy to say at the top of your mountain that you don't give a fuck and and that you agree with YouTube and what they're doing, because it's not affecting you. And this is it. The amount of times YouTube has done something to you guys, to the big guys, affecting their monetization, their content, affecting their AdSense, anything else, all the changes, the adpocalypse, all the changes that have happened over the last months, years, that have affected them deeply, have affected their lifestyle, have affected their income, their livelihood, all of which they've got every single right to complain about. Of course they have. As I've said, it's affecting their livelihood, some of this stuff. And they've got every right to complain and be angry at it. Because you know what, somewhere down the line, this is what they don't understand, somewhere down the line, that stuff will affect us. Everything has a ripple effect. Everything. It just happens that this change is targeted towards small content creators. And here's another thing, this is it. It's more evidence that YouTube, and we've known this for years, YouTube does not respect, does not care for, does not care about its small content creators. Only cares about the big guys that earn them the big dollar. That's it. And this is further proof of that. This is further proof that they don't care to nurture, to look after and push the next generation of content creators on their site, because we don't make them nearly as much money as some of the other content creators on the channel, on the platform. And that's the bullshit thing as well. You've got creators like Logan Paul, like PewDiePie, outright racist and downright garbage human beings that are being nurtured and cared for on the platform that YouTube has done nothing about and won't. They never will do anything about, because they earn them big money. Whereas us, they can step all over us and not care. One of YouTube's core values is to provide anyone the opportunity to earn money from a thriving channel. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, they mean anyone. If you're a racist, come on in. You can thrive on YouTube. If you're a garbage human being, come on in. You can thrive on YouTube. It's an insult. It's a disgrace. Creators who haven't yet reached this new threshold can continue to benefit from the Creator Academy, our help center, and all the resources on the Creator site to grow their channels. The Creator site, most of which is bullshit and half of us are doing anyway and have been for years, some of it doesn't even work. The link to the community, join the community, that page doesn't even open. It fails to open. So some of their stuff doesn't even work. And they're expecting small content creators to be grateful that there's a site like this with all the help and advice in the world for them to hopefully grow their channel. I wouldn't be so mad about this change had YouTube actually thought about this more and thought, well, okay, we'll take this away from them, but we'll really help them, because this creator site is bullshit. I've been doing most of this stuff anyway for years. I'm still getting nowhere. This is the point. That's not to say that my channel and my content is shit. I think it's very good. And I think it can only get better as the years go by. I know I'm not terrible at what I do. If I can be arrogant for a second, I'm a professionally trained actor. I've worked professionally. I know I'm entertaining. So this isn't a reflection on my content. It's just that I'm one of many in this saturated platform that is finding it difficult to get anywhere. There's a lot of competition. It's difficult to get your voice out there. There's only so much I can do. There's only so much I can scream and shout on social media. There's only so many videos I can make. It gets to a point where you need a little bit of assistance and a little bit of help from YouTube and hopefully pushing your content. They push these fucking big guys all the time on the trending pages. That Suicide Forest video, that was on trending. Disgraceful. That's what you're promoting on your site. That's what you're putting on trending. Never mind the amount of small content creators like myself who work extremely hard to make the content we make and we're really extremely proud of. But you don't want to promote that. You'd rather promote that garbage. You'd rather promote that despicable excuse for a human being. Now, a lot of the big YouTubers were also saying that, well, you're losing out on monetization. What does it matter? You were earning a pittance anyway, compared to what they're earning, which is understandable. Yes, we are. We're earning an absolute pittance. It doesn't really matter what money we were earning from the adverts on our channels. So the monetization shouldn't affect you. It doesn't matter. It's not the point. And some people were saying we shouldn't be doing it for the money at this stage. You should be doing it for the love of it, for the hobby. Yes, and I am. As are many small YouTubers. But do you know what? That ability to monetize your content was just a nice little reward. Shame on me for wanting a little reward. It was a little bit of motivation. That was an achievement. Like I said, it's an achievement. I've achieved the ability to monetize my videos, and shame on me for having a dream like these big guys had. They're living the dream now because they're creating content and making a living off of doing it. I'd love to be doing that. Shame on me and others like me for having that dream and wanting to strive for that. To be able to do what we love for a living. Shame on us. How dare we? How dare we? Do you know what? Yeah, take on monetization. It doesn't matter because I'm just doing it for a hobby. If I wasn't doing it for a hobby, I'd have given up years ago. 6.5 years I've been on this site. I hadn't even got 1,000 subscribers. What does it fucking matter? Who cares? If I wasn't doing it for the hobby, for the love of it, if I was doing it for the money, fuck, I would have given up years ago. But that pittance, shame on me for liking that pittance I earned, that kept me going a little bit, kept me striving for the next achievement, the next unlock. Shame on me. And shame on you, small YouTube content creators. Shame on you. How dare you be annoyed at this change? Something that you achieved. You achieved YouTube partnership. You achieved monetization. And now YouTube are taking it away from you. Because fuck you, that's why. How dare you? I'm annoyed. I'm frustrated. I'm disgusted. I was speechless yesterday when I read this email. Speechless. And it's taken me a while to collate my thoughts and feelings towards this. But I'm angered and annoyed. And this is, this is all proof that YouTube does not care about its small content creators. It does not support, nurture, care for us. I'm not saying I want handouts. God, no. But I'd like YouTube to do something a little bit more to help support and push its small content creators. There's only so much I can do on my own. But as I've said, this all just proves, once again, things that we've already known, but maybe we've been blind to or not wanted to accept, that YouTube does not care about its small content creators. So this leads me on to really finally what I want to say about all this, and aside from being disgusted and outraged by it and hurt by it, that YouTube doesn't care about my channel. Never mind the fact there's more of us than there are of the big guys. We're the sinew that holds this fucking site together. We're the people that are making content to help promote and push this site and make it what it is. And this is it. The reason we've had all these problems, these adpocalypses, is because some of these big guys have fucked up. Because they've proven that they're garbage human beings. And it's shown the wider world and companies that put their advertisements on YouTube that, hey, I don't want to be associated with this site if this site is fine being associated with people like this. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. That's why we've had stuff like the adpocalypse, which has affected the big guys, which down the line, butterfly effect, will affect us. And has affected us. YouTube don't see that. We're a problem. Fuck you. Good friend of mine, the Humble Gamer, whose channel you should definitely go and check out, made a video at the start of this year basically rallying small content creators together, asking us to start our own communities properly, help promote each other's content, support each other's content, because we sure as hell know that YouTube's not going to fucking do that. The only people that are going to help support, nurture, and allow us all to grow is each other. So once again, in this rant, this long video that I'm making about this bullshit partnership program, which was bullshit in the fucking first place, let's rally together and help each other out. Don't give up. Don't give up on your content, your ideas, your dreams. Don't let them fucking win. Don't do it. I'm not sure I've got any more to say on this, to be honest, apart from what I've already said. It's certainly safe to say that I'll be focusing much more on Twitch now, though. Just saying. Anyway, guys, I'm Rob the Undead Gamer. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.